Hey you, everybody. Welcome to New York City, the city that never sleeps. That's right, we're talking 8 million people, 5 boroughs, and enough pizza to make your head spin. Now I know what you're thinking. This place can be a little intimidating. But fear not, my friend. Whether you're a first-timer fresh off the plane or a seasoned visitor ready for round 2, I'm here to give you the inside scoop. If you're visiting for the first time, or even if you're coming back, here are 10 essential tips you need to know to make your trip unforgettable. Get ready to navigate the Big Apple like a pro. Alright, first things first, the subway. It's your golden ticket to conquering this concrete jungle. Trust me folks, it's faster, cheaper, and way more fun than sitting in traffic. Now, before you even step foot on that platform, grab yourself a Metro card. Think of it as your all-access pass to the city that never sleeps. Just load it up and swipe away. Easy peasy. Next up, let's talk directions. Remember these 2 magic words, uptown and downtown. Uptown means you're heading north and downtown means you're going south. Easy, right? Just make sure to double-check those weekend schedules. Sometimes trains like to take a little detour. But the best part about the subway, you never know who you might meet. From buskers strumming their guitars to breakdancers defying gravity, the subway is a stage for the city's most entertaining characters. Let's be real, folks. New York City is a walking city. We're talking miles and miles of sidewalks, parks, and everything in between. So, unless you want to end up with blisters the size of bagels, ditch those fancy shoes and embrace the power of comfort. That's right, my friends, I'm talking sneakers, trainers, flats, whatever keeps your feet happy after a long day of exploring. Trust me, your feet will thank you for it. And leave those high heels at home. This city's got enough attitude without you teetering on stilts. Now I know what you're thinking, but Jimmy, I want to look good for those Instagram pics. Don't worry, I got you covered. There are plenty of stylish and comfortable options out there. Think classic Converse, trendy trainers, or even a cute pair of flats. Remember, comfort is key when it comes to conquering the concrete jungle. So, lace up those comfy shoes and get ready to walk your way through the greatest city in the world. Here's a little secret for you early birds. Want to experience the magic of New York City without the crowds? Then set your alarms and get ready to greet the day with the sunrise. Trust me, there's nothing quite like having Times Square all to yourself or snapping that perfect shot of the Brooklyn Bridge without a single tourist in sight. Plus, the golden hour light in the morning is like a photographer's dream. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, I'm on vacation. I don't want to wake up early. But hear me out. Imagine strolling through Central Park as the city slowly wakes up, grabbing a bagel from a local shop and enjoying the peace and quiet before the hustle and bustle begins. It's a whole different side to the city that never sleeps, and it's absolutely magical. So set those alarms, grab your coffee, and get ready to experience New York City like a true early bird. Okay, listen up, because this is important. Manhattan is amazing, no doubt about it. But New York City is more than just one island. Venture out, my friends, and discover the hidden gems of the other 4 boroughs, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. Each borough has its own unique personality, culture, and charm. You can find incredible food in Queens, catch a Yankees game in the Bronx, explore the hipster haven of Brooklyn, or hop on the ferry to Staten Island for stunning views of Lady Liberty. And the best part? You'll escape the tourist traps and experience the real New York City, where locals hang out, eat amazing food, and enjoy a more laid-back vibe. So, hop on the subway, grab a map, and get ready to explore the hidden treasures of New York City's other boroughs. You won't regret it. Alright, let's talk about one of my favorite things about New York City, the food. And no, I'm not talking about those fancy, overpriced restaurants with white tablecloths. I'm talking about the glorious, messy, delicious world of NYC street food. From hot dogs to halal carts to those giant pretzels that are bigger than your head. The streets of New York are a culinary adventure waiting to happen. And the best part, it's super affordable. We're talking dollar pizza slices, folks. Forget those tourist traps and head straight for the food carts and street vendors. You'll find everything from classic New York-style pizza and hot dogs to more exotic fare like Korean BBQ, falafel, and arepas. Trust me, some of the best food in the city is served on a paper plate with a side of city noise. So ditch the diet, grab some napkins, and get ready to experience the true taste of New York City. New York City is home to some of the world's most incredible museums, from the Met to MoMA to the Museum of Natural History. But let's be real, those admission fees can add up fast. Here's the inside scoop. Many museums offer free or pay what you wish days and evenings. That's right, you can experience world-class art and culture without breaking the bank. Just check their websites for the schedule and plan your visit accordingly. Another pro tip: avoid the weekend crowds and visit during the week, especially in the mornings. You'll have more room to roam and appreciate the art without bumping elbows with a million other people. And hey, if you're really on a budget, many museums have incredible gift shops that are free to browse. You can find unique souvenirs, art books, and quirky gifts without spending a dime on admission. Okay, time for some real talk, folks. New York City is generally a safe place, but it's always smart to stay aware of your surroundings. Think of it like this. You're in a city of 8 million people, so it's always better to be safe than sorry. First things first, keep your belongings close. Make sure your bags are zipped, your phone isn't hanging out of your back pocket, and your wallet is secure. And try not to flash around large amounts of cash. It's like a beacon for pickpockets. Next up, walk with confidence. Even if you're lost, just pretend you know exactly where you're going. Walk with purpose, make eye contact, and don't be afraid to ask for directions if you need them. And most importantly, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to remove yourself from a situation or ask for help if you need it. Alright folks, let's talk about one of the most iconic things you can do in New York City, walking the Brooklyn Bridge. But here's the thing, don't just walk it any old way. Trust me on this one. Start in Brooklyn and walk towards Manhattan. Why? Because you want those epic Manhattan skyline views hitting you right in the face. As you stroll, or hey, strut if that's your thing, across the bridge, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of the city's iconic skyscrapers, bridges, and waterways. Now, let's talk logistics. The pedestrian walkway can get crowded, especially on weekends. So try to go early in the morning or on a weekday for a more peaceful experience. And don't forget your camera. You'll want to capture every moment of this unforgettable walk. Pro tip: grab a coffee and a bagel in Brooklyn before you start your walk. There's nothing like enjoying a little breakfast with a side of breathtaking city views. Let's talk about the weather, folks, because New York City is notorious for having a mind of its own. One minute it's sunny and 75 degrees, the next it's pouring rain, and you're pretty sure you saw a flying umbrella. My advice? Be prepared for anything. Always pack an umbrella, even if the forecast looks clear. Trust me, you don't want to be caught in a sudden downpour without one, and layers are your best friend. A light jacket can easily be thrown on or off as the temperature fluctuates throughout the day. Now, if you're visiting during the winter months, prepare for some serious chill. Think warm coats, hats, gloves, the whole shebang. But hey, at least you can live out your Home Alone 2 fantasy and go ice skating at Rockefeller Center. Remember, the weather in New York City can be as unpredictable as a taxi driver during rush hour. So, pack smart, stay flexible, and embrace whatever Mother Nature throws your way. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about planning. Now, I know you want to make the most of your time in New York City, but here's the thing, don't overschedule yourself. Sure, it's good to have a rough itinerary, but leave some room for spontaneity. Some of the best experiences happen when you least expect them. You might stumble upon a street fair, catch an impromptu performance in Central Park, or discover a hidden speakeasy tucked away in the West Village. New York City is a city that thrives on energy, excitement, and the unexpected. So don't be afraid to say yes to adventure. Take a chance on that unknown restaurant, wander down a random street, and see where the city takes you. Remember, the beauty of New York City lies not just in its iconic landmarks, but also in its hidden corners, its vibrant street life, and its ability to surprise you at every turn. So go out there, explore, and let the city work its magic. And there you have it, folks. 10 essential tips to help you navigate the Big Apple like a pro. Remember, New York isn't just a city, it's an experience. Every street, every park, every moment feels electric. Whether you're here for the food, the culture, the history, or just the sheer energy of it all, New York City has something for everyone. So get out there, explore, and discover the magic of the city that never sleeps. And don't forget to subscribe to Voyager's Guide for more insider travel tips. And get ready to fall in love with the Big Apple. See you around, my friend.